Welcome to the kitchen again. Today we're going to use what we got in the fridge. I had a chicken I bought a couple of days ago. Anyway, I've got to use it. So what I'm going to do is actually just make a filling. So with that filling we're just going to put some vegetables, some normal usual culprits, the good old ginger, and just want to put that there. Put ginger, garlic, chili, a few peppercorns, carrot, onion, mushroom, and the chicken. We actually combine that. And we're going to cook it in the pressure cooker, and then we're going to use that filling to make different dishes. So what I'm going to do is actually batch it up and freeze it all. And the idea is that I can pull out a bit what I want when I want to make some noodles. I'm going to make a pastry pie with one, and also too for lunch we're going to have some wraps. Right. It's our bird washed. Chop an onion. You all know how to chop an onion, so you don't need me to show you again. I'm just going to chop it fine because I don't want to have big onion pieces in the filling. So the idea is all the vegetables will melt through the flavours, so that's the whole idea. So I'm going to put that in there like this. Always watch out for your fingers at the end. It's always a bugger. Don't get your fingers because it hurts. Right, here we go again. Put that in there. So this is on the bottom of the pot to stop the chicken from sticking. That's the idea. So I'm going to use all this ginger, I think. I think that's what I'll do. Put all that in there. Heaps of garlic, I love the garlic. There goes that one. A little bit of chili, no, put a fair bit of chili. This is a bit of a burner, this one. So I think that'll do. Right, now let's put some mushroom in here. These are good mushrooms. They need to be in the fridge, and I've got to use them, otherwise they're going to go off. So I'm going to use them all today. There we go. All locked. I'm going to try and fit the chicken in there. That'll all reduce down. Wash the chicken and just bung him straight in. That's it. And I'm going to throw the spinach on top. Just probably put a couple of cups of water in here. And really the idea is just to steam it. This is from the kettle. There we go, look at that. That's plenty. Right. That's about all I'm doing. I know, half a teaspoon. That's all. The idea is that'll go through it and they'll soften down. So now and again, when they eat, they'll get a little bit of a surprise, which will be really cool. Put them in there. Got the lid. Put the old lid on. And we're going to be cooking poultry. So what I do is I cook this twice. So I hit that once. And the idea is when the bird is cooked, it'll be very tender and soft, and all you do is pull all the bones out. You're left with all the meat. So now all we're going to do now is just let that cook, and then we'll come back. We're back in the kitchen. This is the second time this is cooked. So let's see, here we go. Right, look at that. Right, actually. A bit of a mix. So what we're going to do now is break that up and break the meat off the bones. Strain it in there, and then we're going to reduce it. Taking the bones out. Just putting it through there. Strain it all. Making sure you get all the bones. Like this one here. Put a bone there. Right. I think we can probably that into there, I think. Let it all drain out. Use it for anything you want. We are going to make one pastry dish with this, I think. There we go. That's pretty good. It's good. Right, we're going to reduce this now. So let's pour these bones back in there. Let's reduce it down. So I'm just going to freeze it up because I haven't got a lot of people to feed. It's only just me for today and tomorrow. So I'll take a couple of meals out of this. I'll put it in batches, the meat with all the bits. The chicken stock I'll freeze. What I do is I freeze it in the cubes, you know, your ice cube tray. And I'll freeze it out and I'll put it in a container, and when I want a bit of stock for something, I'll just take out a cube, throw it in the whatever you're going to cook. Alright, this is just a simple dish. I didn't want to waste the chicken. I bought that cheap the other day, and I thought it's got to be used. So hence, you know me, I freeze everything. Alright, we'll just let this down. We'll get this to a boil, and then we'll bring it back to a simmer, and we'll let that reduce. Alright, back here, as you can see, the stock is bubbling away there quite nicely. Now we're going to make a couple of pastries. I've put some chicken here. So you can see that. Some decent chicken from there, let it get cool. So we probably won't use all that. Anyway, still got the heaps in the pot there. I'm going to beat an egg from the top, and I'm going to put some sesame seeds. So basically what I'm going to do is just make a bit of a pastry roll. Remember, scrunch up the paper, open him up, without any shape you want them. It'll stay in position. Remember? It's just a little trick, makes it simple, especially if you're making cakes and you want it to line the dish instead of lining the tray. Makes it easy, so that sits in there perfect. Okay, let's get an egg going. See how we go. Look. Alright. Give that a bit of a whisk. Do magic. And we've got a couple of choices here. We can go up like that, make like a big ball, which is probably a bit of a parcel. We might try that. I haven't done that one, so it's not going to hurt, is it? So let's get ourselves some chicken. Put ourselves in here. Now there's some big, nice big pieces in here so they can chew on it. Oh, there's a bone. We don't want that. There. Really nice. Let's try another big piece. That should be pretty good. This time we know a bit better, don't we? So let's give it all a go. Okay. So, that, which is there, which is pretty damn good. There we go. Put it off there. Turn it around. Squeeze them together. Okay, we might just do it this way. I'm going to pull this one right up to the top, like this, just like an envelope. Alright, now this is just going to be a parcel. That's really good. Put in there, so now we know that's good. Get our fork, a few holes on the top so the steam can come out. Be liberal. Right. That's it. I'm going to use that, I think. Again, I put them on my hand, The bugger's got a habit of coming out too fast. Sprinkle them on where you can. I think that'll be quite nice. Same again. Put them in the oven for 25-30 minutes. They're golden brown. You should see, don't forget it's already cooked. Got to set it 180 or 180 degrees. Bung him in. And that's it. Setting for 20 minutes. And that's that done, that's simple. So that's another dish. So let's see how we go in the stock. Which looks pretty good. Looking alright. Look at that, that's coming down. It's looking really good. Just going to make it really, really super concentrated. Right, here we are. We're back with the stock. The stock is reduced right down. It's pretty good. So it's been on there for about an hour. Right. So we're just going to strain it again. And we're going to keep the stock. Look at that. I'm going to go cool and then scrape the fat off. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to use it in my noodles. And if I've got any left, then I'll freeze it for another day. I don't need it. Look at that, that's nice and thick. It's really good stock. So I'll just let that drain there. We'll use that again. Pour that back in there. Nice and thick is that. Get every bit we can. So let's give them a go. Alright. See how we go. Turn it on. Right. There we go. Alright. Just careful of stinking up. One. Two. Okay. There's our two pies. I'm going to cut them open.
Are you recording?
Yes, I am. So I'll cut this one open. We'll see how we go. So that's chicken, mushroom, carrot and onion. And that's what it looks like. In there. With a bit of feta cheese. So that should be good. Right, I hope you enjoy that. It's a very simple dish. And I've got the chicken there I'm going to use for noodles. And the stock as well I'm going to use for other cooking as well. So alright, that's all because it was a cheap chook. And I'm using the Max Mike head. Alright, ciao. But we've got some Asian stir-fry veggies there. We've made up a bit of a oyster sauce and just soy sauce because if you remember we already put ginger, garlic and chilli already in this one. So that's enough for that. And we just don't want to go crazy with all the flavours too much. So we're just going to get this hot and then we'll get going. Just a little bit of oil. Throw some veggies. There we go. That won't take long. Steam it more than anything. Batter going everywhere. Come on. Oh, thing. Again. Noodles on top. Simple noodles, let the steam come through that, that'll heat that up. this on top of this chicken. It's really good mushroom and everything in there. That's more than enough for two of us. So for lunchtime, that pie, the envelope pie that I made with chicken, went down a real treat. They just knocked it off, no problem. It was delicious. So they all had that for lunch. We actually cut it in half. It was quite large, and we ended up having 4 people over. So David came and joined us for the smelter. He couldn't come and join us. I look after him because he's in his late 80s, and just make sure he gets a good feed now and again, you know. Got to look after the elderly around us, because it's not the best. Alright. And they love this, so there's what? I reckon there's 3, maybe 4 serves here. So they'll eat that tonight. Throw this one in for a bit of flavour. Only need a little bit. That'll melt through, and we'll stir that through. Put him on the outside, I suppose. Do the best way. Let him melt through. That'll give them noodles a real good chicken flavour. That. Put that none, just a little bit of this, I think. I don't think I need all this. And that'll do. Too much. Just mix that up. So we know we got this done. Which is cool. So I can go in the freezer. Right again, just dish him up. And really likes a lot of meat. So make sure she's got that. So we can get that all up. Put it over there. That'll do us. Oh, there we go. Put that here. Hello, sir. Would you like some noodles? They're fried Asian, big good ones. Alright. There's a curry in the freezer if you want it. That's alright. I know you are recording at the moment, so. Alright. Just clean this up. Away. Alright. And there we have it. 2 dishes of that chicken that we cooked earlier. And then I threw in some of the belly pork because they love their pork. And we ended up with a couple of dishes. So I'm not going to be able to eat all that. Anyway, but hope this helps you out. Do enjoy. Remember, try not to waste your food. Try and cook what you have. We used all that bird, and our chook, and it's down 2 meals of 4 for the first one at lunchtime, and another 2 now. This is really 3 meals here, yeah, so there's 7 meals out of it. But so that all up, the noodles, the chicken, everything else was about $12 Australian. So good value, especially if you're feeding a family. Hope you enjoy. Simple and easy. Remember, don't trust a skinny chef. Until next time, take care.